Like there's
It's
something
gotta be.
in there.
It's gotta be.
Why are you the worst at your job ever?
I was taking suspicion this isn't his full-time job, or it won't be his job for very
Yeah.
long.
Maybe he's delivering it to some monster of a person.
Yeah,
You're
right.
like, if I ever got to deliver your package, I would break it.
Hello. What do you want?
HDS, sir. And how are you this afternoon? Alrighty then.
Sounds broken.
Most likely, sir. This is an insurance form. You'll just sign here, here, and here. Initial here, and print your name.
A puppy dog.
Oh, are we gonna save you?
Are we saving the puppy?
It's a lovely dog you have there, sir.
Take me.
That's
Oh.
Alrighty then. Every person when they encounter a puppy.
Yeah, we just
That's
turn
fine,
into
sir.
babbling
You can just
idiots.
You just have yourself a good day. Take care now. Bye-bye.
I'll forge the rest. Do you take the dog?
Or at least he's identified where the dog
Yeah.
is. Oh, he's got it in his belly.
Oh,
There we go.
okay, there we go.
Doesn't even like check what's in it.
Wait, that's hysterical.
He's replaced it.
Get away from the door.
This guy's so elaborate.
What's the matter with you? I said get.
And my Ace Ventura pet detective. You've been hit by
You've been
with from by a smooth criminal.
In every contest, there must be.
And what a great sign off. You've been had.
Hungry fellow?
Doggy food dispenser. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
No problem. It gets flooded. We'll just wait a few seconds.
Oh no! I like how he starts with the bat rather than trying to open the door. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, get him, puppy dog. Yeah, get him, Jim Carrey. Ow, road rash.
It's a day on the job.
Yep.
Baby, come here. You miss mommy too.
Oh, he
Oh.
stole it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Thank you, Mr. Ventura.
All in a day's work, ma'am.
Oh, yeah.
Can I ever repay you?
Well, the reward would be good. There is some damage to my car. It's a high-performance machine, so I have to look for it.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
that's one way to do it.
Would you like me to take your pants off instead?
No, money would be nice.
Let me think. Sure.
What?
We're real friendly around here.
That was the craziest BJ scene I've ever seen.
Busted out the Hoover for that one.
Craziest BJ scene I've ever seen.
Busted out the Hoover for that one. My God. Oh. Don't get in there. Dolphins are dangerous. God. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Dolphins are dangerous.
What the hell?
It's being dolphin napped. Typical Miami driver.
First, meet our doctor. He's a housewife from London.
All the used palm fronds.
Ventura.
Yes, Satan.
You owe me rent.
Look at that. That's a true albino pigeon. Some rich guy lost it. He's offering a $25,000 reward. As soon as I find this bird, you pay.
I heard animals in there, Ventura. I heard them again this morning, scratching around.
I can feel them in my brain, Ventura.
What's all this pet food for?
Fiber.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, pet food is supposed to be human safe. Not a single pet.
You just signal his pets
Yeah, right?
to skedaddle.
Well,
There's a doggy door in the fridge.
just don't let me catch you with an animal in here, that's all.
All right. Take care now.
Jim Carrey is just on another level of, like, rubber face.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Another level of, like, rubber face.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. He's like Snow White.
There's an otter hiding in the toilet.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Oh. Stop it. I do want a raccoon.
The penguins live in the freezer.
That
Of
makes so much
course they
sense.
do.
Wow, there's twin chihuahuas. There's so much to be seen.
Roger, let me ask you one question. How in the hell do you lose a 500-pound fish?
Not a fish. Oh, hi.
I'm sorry, sir. I was just going to say that it's not a fish. It's a mammal.
All right, she beat me to it.
I don't give a good goddamn about that fish. Fillet it and fast food it if you want to.
Oh my god.
All I give a damn about is winning the Super Bowl. Shit, Roger, you've been in this business a long time. You know how superstitious these players are. I've got his socks on backwards.
Rabbit foot.
I've got a linebacker that has not washed his jockey strap in 2 years.
Oh god.
These flies are lucky.
Ew.
I'll tell you who did it. It's those goddamn animal rights activists. You're always out there with your goddamn signs. Animals were born free. Stop torturing Snowflake.
Its name is Snowflake.
I wanted to tell you, when I lost my cuddles, I hired a pet detective.
And here we go.
A pet detective.
You heard me.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Martha, but we better leave this to professionals.
Well, actually,
he
he
is.
was quite good.
A professional pet detective. Oh, hey, there's the albino pigeon. Ah!
Oh my goodness.
You saw your
my
life flash
gosh.
before your eyes there, bud, huh?
What were those called again? Pagers? Or
Yep,
I'm so glad I missed that.
same.
He's so chill. Very low key. Woo. Damn, I want this confidence.
The moment I realized that I've been quoting this movie for like most of my life, I haven't seen it.
Wait, really?
Oh yeah, I use it like a glove all the time.
That's hysterical. That's
Yikes.
why I love movies. You
I'm a
get
poser up
hacked.
until
Hi,
now.
But listen,
Pleasure to meet you.
you heard it somewhere and you liked
Dude,
it.
you're right. You're right.
And I can't
No,
blame
the guy with the rubber glove was surprisingly gentle.
Security's tight Super Bowl week.
Oh my gosh. This is so stupid and great.
This is one of the new tricks he's going to do for the halftime show.
Come on, Snowflake, let's go.
Aww.
I feel like that's gonna come back. Oh,
Oh,
my gosh.
Not the sunflower seeds.
What is wrong with you?
Terrible to watch.
It's just awful.
I
It's
hate-
just absolutely awful.
Everything about that.
Would you like an history?
I don't smoke. It's a disgusting habit.
Oh my god.
Hey, Roger, how you holding up?
Well, if I look like I'm walking funny, it's because I got 24 reporters up my ass. They've been asking me about Snowflake all morning. Who's he?
Roger Pedactor, meet Ace Ventura.
The pet detective. You know what, same guys. If he walked into my anywhere sphere of existence, I'd be like, what is this man on?
Oh yeah.
Yes, this morning.
I love his boots though.
Come on, come back in 5 minutes. Just wait longer.
So stupid.
Oh my god. He really was just given carte blanche to do whatever.
If I have to tear this universe another black hole, I'm going to find it. I got to, mister!
Incredible William Shatner impression. Hi. Hello. Yeah, it went through the drains.
See if I can hit them all.
Ace, get out of the tank.
I just can't do it, Captain. I did have the time.
Alright.
So we're making all the Star Trek references then.
I said get out of the tank now.
For God's sakes, Jimbo, a doctor, not a fool, man. No, Flake is not available right now.
She's got a busy social calendar. Oh, he's got a busy social calendar. Excuse me for assuming the dolphin's gender.
Oh my god, drains gross me out so bad.
Oh.
I'm trying to work on it. I can't.
Oh god, no. We love a strainer.
Okay. Did he find
I
something?
just blew it out of his hand. It's a ruby from a ring.
All it takes, one clue and he's out.
Hey, Ventura. Make any good collars lately?
Or were they niche?
But
Don't let anyone bring you down.
Homicide, Ventura. How you gonna solve that one?
you're a funny guy.
First, I'd establish a motive. In this case, the killer saw the size of the bug's dick and became insanely jealous.
Got him. Clap back.
Then I'd lose 30 pounds. Park and his wife! Kids who make up.
Oh my god.
Man, he showed them.
He's like, you're not gonna bully me.
Excuse me.
Oh my god.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
This is not the time, Mace.
Imagine working with him.
I love he's just sitting here like this is something he does every single time.
You'll have to tell me who's working with Snowflake.
Hey, I can't do nothing for you on that. My hands are totally tied.
All right, that's it. Come on.
Take a look alive. Einhorn's on her way down.
Come on now, Ace, please, man, please.
Put that away, man. That's my boss.
All right, Aguado's working the case, all right?
Damn it.
Aguada. Good call.
Just a little busy right now with murderers and burglaries and drug dealers and things like that. A missing dolphin isn't exactly a high priority.
Yeah, but it's the Super Bowl. They'd be so far on your case on it.
Please give me a break, man.
Can't hold him much longer.
My boss is coming, man. Okay, look. We checked out the taxidermist and run a check through the local DMV on all recent van rentals. So far, nothing, Nathan, nada.
Nathan.
Any unusual bets being made?
Of course, this bet's being made. It's the Super Bowl.
Where'd you find out about the tank?
Nothing unusual.
Oh my god.
He's insane.
Insane.
I'd be like, this man needs to be institutionalized.
Thank you for all your cooperation. By the
What a
way,
tactic.
do you have a mint? Perhaps some banaka?
Oh my god. Oh yeah, of course, Boss Lady's a femme fatale. That tracks.
Yes.
Love
Cue the
it.
music.
Oh! Testicle Tuesday. What the hell is he doing here?
हॅलो पप्पा काय करता हो जेवलो मी आणि आता झोपणार होतो थोड्या वेळा हा केला हा, जेवलो होतो. संध्याकाळी. हो घेतलं मी गुरुवार हो बरोबर. नऊ पप्पा 7 महत्वाचं तुमचा मोबाईल न चालत आहे का? नाही मम्मी म्हणाली रिस्टार्ट केलं का? बरं आला का? हो हो काय?
Agreed.
I know you work in this new case. May I suggest you yield to the experts on this one?
I am the expert, ma'am.
How would you like me to make your life a living hell?
Don't tempt me with a good time.
I'm really ready for a relationship, Lois. But thank you for asking.
Prediction, because of the time this movie was made, they're gonna get it on by the end of the movie.
Your number's still 911? Oh, righty then.
And he's out. Oh my god.
If you're willing to be annoying, you can really get a lot done.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The people who just stick it out no matter what are always the ones that make stuff happen.
Right. Oh my god.
Get on in there.
Excuse me, it's Frank here.
Oh my god. The neck pain. Way to go, Extra.
Way to go.
What's the password?
New England clam chowder.
That the red or the white? Red or the white?
White?
Nailed it. 50-50 chance.
I want to trace the sale of any equipment for transporting or housing a dolphin within the last few months.
Come on.
Yeah, because those are really common things you
Yeah.
can just get at your local pet supply
Yeah.
store.
And that's a hell of a lot of equipment for a civilian.
Ronald Camp, the billionaire?
Ooh.
That, my friend.
Sometimes I'm like baffled by how he makes the noises he makes.
It's incredible.
Ronald Camp is connected with the Dolphins?
Yeah, that subgenius gave him the land the new stadium's built on. He's throwing another I'm the richest man in the universe party.
We love those.
Looks like it's time for me to get myself a date.
Could it be the police captain?
Ooh.
Really go ahead?
Oh, no, never mind.
Oh, what a beautiful lady.
Swear if you do anything to embarrass me in front of camp.
What? Like this?
Oh my gosh.
He's like Sid the Sloth from Ice Age.
Hi,
Hello,
Captain
sir.
Smith. Our
Poor
corporate
thing,
dock.
he's gonna embarrass me.
Permission to come aboard, sir.
This man's having none of it. Consummate professional.
What the hell is wrong with this man?
The list is too long to be read in a single episode.
Not if we make it.
Cute.
He's got a limp.
Oh, is he a friend?
No, this is my date. She's a lawyer.
Oh, really?
Does he have a name, or should I call him lawyer?
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
This is not speaking at all.
Tom Ace.
Tom Ace.
One of the first
Cologne's
lessons we
working
learned
well.
back at Stanford Law was the modern proliferation of food poisoning claims against wealthy private homeowners. In fact, if one were so inclined, one could make quite a lucrative law practice with little else. How is everybody feeling tonight?
How is everyone feeling tonight?
Oh, look, honey, there's the hors d'oeuvres.
Oh my god.
Will you just give me one quick minute before I work my magic?
Oh my gosh. I
Mushy, isn't it? The man may be insane, but I guess he gets the job done.
these are his methods and we shouldn't question them.
Nice. Dun, 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 dun.
my
Oh
god.
my god. He's not human.
Oh my god.
We are not worthy. We are not worthy. This is the same energy as Kronk, like singing as he's taking Cusco out the back. to get rid of him.
Yeah, totally.
When do we get to the evil fish tanks with like piranhas?
Right. Laser shark.
Yeah, laser sharks. No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. Ah, a potential dolphin enclosure. Yummy!
I
I don't like the pitch black water. Snowflake. It would be coming up to breathe. Alligator. Crocodile. Oh, shark! I knew it! I knew it was shark! That's terrifying! Oh, God! Ah!
Now Ace.
Get out of the water! That is a very small tank for a very big shark. Oh my god! This man's gonna lose a leg.
You would be ripped apart.
Yeah, right?
Oh my god.
I mean, I saw the size of this house. There's gotta be at least like 18 more
Exactly.
bathrooms.
This
Like,
is-
come on, folks.
The rich math isn't mathing.
Do not go in there. Woo!
I'm surprised he's got both his legs, I'm gonna be honest.
Ah!
Second-hand embarrassment
It's
hitting you hard.
so, like, for her.
I have to plumbing checked immediately. Be sure that you do. If I'd been drinking out of the toilet, I might have been killed.
Oh my god. Jim and Cricket.
What are you doing? I'm sorry, Ron.
Just ripping off his ring. What an insane move! You could have just looked at it.
I found it in the filter, thank you very much. And it's not a pebble, it's a rare triangular cut orange amber.
God.
Tonight I saw the exact same stone in Camp's ring.
I thought you said Camp didn't do it.
No, Camp's clean. His ring wasn't missing a stone.
Yeah, I was gonna say the ring was also on the other hand. I'm pretty sure, but I might be crazy.
Yeah, what ring is that?
The 1984 Dolphin AFC Championship ring. I find the ring with the missing stone. I find Snowflake.
How are you gonna do that?
Simple.
There's only a limited number of people that have those rings.
Right. What is this?
Snake bite.
Oh, but
Fight
where's
down.
the
Is he about to run an NFL player off the road? Nice, nailed it. Chasing down NFL players.
and hoping they have their ring just on them.
Gets yanks down into the mailbox. That's terrifying. The little mail gremlin is mad at you. Why are you back here with him? I guess you didn't get a good look. Oh no. Ow.
Oh my god.
Genius. That concussion was totally worth it. Fake pimples. Oh no. Never look over the wall. Oh no.
The little run!
You gonna chloroform him?
Oh my god!
That's messed up.
What the This is insane.
Alright, let me look at your ring. Nothing.
You knew it wasn't him?
Good try.
He is miserable.
What are you talking about?
He's just very unhappy. I feel sorry for him. Bad diet, isolated environment. It's amazing he's still alive.
Oh my God.
You know, if you're just mad because your stupid little pebble theory didn't work out, then you don't know how to express your anger.
Yeah, and you're ugly.
And you're ugly. Okay, now we know you're lying.
Roasted.
This woman is a 10 out of 10.
She's gorgeous.
Hiring you was the biggest mistake I ever made.
Well, why don't you cry about it? Saddlebags?
Oh my. Wow.
It's okay, buddy. We're gonna make you happier. I've got a cat and I love her to death.
I have
but-
2 cats. Love them, not the same.
Oh my God.
What?
Whoa.
Coach?
Oh my God. Wow, this just escalated quickly. Holy cow.
Something stinky.
I heard a scream. So I called the manager.
I opened the top of the door, moved the railing, glasses, bags, pancake time.
Oh.
Animals can sense evil.
Who let Dr. Doolittle in? This is official police business. We'll let you know if the coroner finds a tick.
Love everybody laughing.
Wait.
You don't think this is an obvious suicide, Mr. Pet Detective?
Well, I wouldn't say that. Lord knows there's plenty of evidence here to support your theory. Except, of course, for that spot of blood on the railing over there.
Why touch it?
Why did you touch it with your bare finger? That's contaminating evidence.
Someone else was with him in this apartment. There was a struggle, and he was thrown over that balcony. Roger Predactor didn't commit suicide. He was murdered.
And my head movements make it more important.
This woman is Roger Predactor's neighbor. She lives across the hall. She said she heard a scream. Is that right, man?
Right.
And you said you had to open the balcony door when you keyed into the room? You're certain you had to open this door?
Right, someone had to close it behind him.
What's the point, Ventura?
The soundproofing. Have I made my point?
The scream she heard came from inside this apartment before he was thrown over the balcony, and the murderer closed the door before he left. Yes!
You guys are
Nailed
all touching everything. It hurts.
Oh, the eyebrows going up.
Because you checked all the rings.
Not all.
What about receipts? There's gotta be receipts.
Always receipt.
Always the
Who
receipts.
got rings?
Yeah.
Maybe you should have joined the police force.
Become a real detective.
Nah.
I don't do humans.
I was gonna say, have you seen this man and his social cues? Animals are the only things he could be good with.
One time when I was about 12, I had this dream that I was being followed by a big dog with rabies. He had these really bloodshot eyes and foam coming out of his mouth. No matter how fast I ran, he just kept gaining on me and gaining on me and gaining on me. And then just before I got to my front door, he jumped and sank his teeth in. And that's when I woke up and felt the back of my neck. Check that out.
Hester.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't help myself. You really want to know why I do what I do?
No, I'm not sure I really want to know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, after that story, I'm done.
Because once you get inside my head, there's no turning back, baby.
It does sound like an interesting place to be.
No, I couldn't. But maybe he's the right man for her.
Yeah, you know what? There's someone out there for everyone, right?
Who the hell is that?
What?
There's an extra person on my picture.
That?
Oh,
That's Ray Finkel, the kicker. Don't you know who Ray Finkel is?
No. How come he's not in this picture?
out with an injury?
This was taken earlier in the year. Ray Finkel wasn't added to the roster till mid-season.
We've got an
He's
extra
the guy
ring
who
we're
missed the
missing.
final field goal in the Super Bowl that year.
Oh, he's got a vendetta.
Replacement kicker having a great year. Ready for Super Bowl All-Star kicker boasts.
Field goal sails wide, Dolphins in the Super Bowl.
The kick heard round the world.
Everybody blames the kicker. Everybody always blames the kickers.
Yeah,
I feel so bad for him.
I know.
You are going to drop me off.
No way.
We're in this together.
It might not be safe in your apartment.
What do you suggest?
Oh. 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 In the jungle with all the animals? Oh no.
There's someone for everyone.
Yep.
3 times?
I'm sorry. That's never happened to me before. I must be tired. Okay, I'm ready again.
Oh my god.
Is this love?
The man is quite literally an animal.
Yeah.
He's got a slot in his door now.
Hi, I'm looking for Ray Finkel. Whoa! Are you another one of them hard copy guys? No, sir. I'm just a very big Finkel fan. This is my Graceland, sir.
Will you put that gun down?
Oh my god.
So nice to meet you. I'm Ray's mother, and this is Ray's father.
He's a little intense, but he's real soft when you get to know him.
Are you expecting Ray anytime soon?
Oh, yes, I expect him home any minute. Would you like some cookies? I just baked them.
Yummy.
So sweet, but I also feel like I'm gonna get cooked and eaten.
Right.
Ray ain't coming home. But your wife said you expected him any minute. She expects home any minute. See, the engine's running, but there's nobody behind the wheel.
Oh.
8 years ago, our son escaped from Shady Acres Mental Hospital in Tampa. And they're still bugging us to pick up his stuff.
What?
If he had held the ball races out like he's supposed to, Ray would never have missed a kick. Dan Marino should die of gonorrhea and rot in hell.
Oh my god, Grandma.
Nerderotic.com.
Greetings, you over 1 million hellions and the 40% who haven't subscribed yet. In the immortal words of every woman who's ever lived, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Thus is the story of Alien Romulus, or Alien 1.5, the, ironically enough, mid-middle movie, and a year overloaded with prequels and sequels filled with cameos, key jangling, member berries, repurposed dialogue, repurposed scenes, repurposed characters, and derivative stories. There is Alien Romulus, which can be both a prequel and a sequel, which is distributed by Disney, who at their recent D23 conference announced more prequels and sequels. That most likely will be filled with cameos, key jangling, and member berries, repurposed dialogue, repurposed scenes, repurposed characters, and derivative storytelling. To be fair, Alien Romulus is not a prequel or a sequel. It's, and I quote, an interquel, a subcategory of midquel, taking place between the events of Alien and Aliens. That just so happens to be filled with a cameo, key jangling, member berries, repurposed dialogue, repurposed scenes, and derivative characters. This time, the Xenomorphs are up against Gen Z in space.
Big problem that I've seen with a lot of young kids in India is that the quality of founders, especially young founders, is increasing, but the quality of ideas is declining. I'll tell you why. It's because most people are coming up with ideas. Kids in India is that the quality of founders, especially young founders, is increasing, but the quality of ideas is declining. I'll tell you why. It's because most people are coming up with ideas for the today, ideas that will work today. But what people don't realize is to the generational company to build something of value, you need to have an idea that will kick in 5 years later. For example, we started doing educational content at a time when very few people were doing it. Almost 4 or 5 years ago. It started to pay off now, but we were early to the party. So you need to be able to think of an idea that's not so popular today, but might become popular 5 years later. And by definition, to build a good company, you need to pick an idea that is controversial, that's contrarian. A lot of people will not agree with you on. You need to pick an idea with a time window is 5 years from today. Because just setting up the distribution, setting up the product, building everything, putting the team together will take you that much time. The CEO of Zoho actually has a thesis where when you're starting a company, think of year 1 as year -5. It'll take you 5 years to get to year 0 where you start making money. That's his thesis. And it's something you must think about when you come up with ideas.
Hey yo, what's up? It's your boy KSI, back from Misfit 17. What's an event? From me performing 2 new songs, Low. I'm feeling low. Can they tell me I'm blessed? You be counting my blessings, low. And also Fake a Bit, featuring Trippie Redd. Oh, I guess this is how the story goes.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. They know me where it snows. And also was able to perform classics like Lamborghini. Riding in my Lamborghini, Lamborghini, where it snows. And also was able to perform classics like Lamborghini. Riding in my Lamborghini, Lamborghini, Lamborghini. Bitch, I know you see me in my Lamborghini. Bitch, I know you see me in my Lamborghini. We were even able to create this cool shot. We'll play that now. I walk my ring, that's the you can't resist. That's so better than the haters hating on my crew. Fight with your face, looking like a father damn king. Like that with their sex and finished it all off with Holiday. Cute. As you can tell, my voice is a little finished. I'm a bit rusty in terms of the singing and the rapping, etc., and performing in general. I think I really pushed my vocals to the extreme, to the point of no return, and now I sound like this. And you'll even notice in one of the Sidemen Sunday videos, I sound really bad. Literally filmed a video. One of the best videos we've ever done. New video idea, never done before. You're gonna love it. We filmed that on Monday. That was 2 days after Mission 17. So yeah, I'm feeling it, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna still post a video for you guys. Still gonna do a nice little Reddit. See what we've missed. Without further ado, let's do this. Yes, I got robbed. What? Oh my God.
Hi, welcome to Elsa AI. Please
Hello.
select one of the following role plays.
Hello.
Today, you have an interview for a new job. You will be on a Zoom call with a recruiter of the company you're interviewing for. Introduce yourself, then answer their questions to the best of your ability.
Hello, it's great to meet you.
Hello, it's great to meet you too. My name is Ashish Fugare. I am trying to apply for your posting in your company. Hello, my name is Ashish Fugare. I am trying to apply for the position in your company.
Nice to meet you. Let's get started with a few questions. Can you tell me about your educational background and any relevant qualifications?
When I heard that, I was sold until I watched the film. It started out okay and then was completely destroyed by a bad ending. Alien Ramalama Ding Dong opens up with the ship running across the Xenomorph from the first of the only two Alien films in deep space. What? Oh yeah, right next to the wreckage of the Nostromo, which was blown up in the first of the only two Alien films. The story centers around Rain Carradine, who we will call for the rest of this video Rip Offly, who is an orphan on the planet Jackson Star and an employee of Weyland Yutani, who screw her over and give her extra work hours after she was sent to leave. After this, coincidentally enough, Rip Offly and her synthetic brother Andy, who's in dire need of an update, are contacted by some of their fellow Gen Zers who hatched a plan to escape to another system with better living conditions. As far as the accurate depiction of Gen Z goes, you completely had me when they all want to quit their jobs, but the suspension of disbelief falls apart when the film says they actually work. Anywho, the plan is to steal a ship and then go after some cryo chambers on a nearby decommissioned space station for the 9-year trip. But it turns out poor Andy the Synth was only brought along because he can speak Mother. And then he's going to get left behind because they don't allow synths on the planet they're heading to. Our plucky Gen Zers managed to steal a spaceship and make it to the decommissioned base that's split into 2 parts, Remus and Romulus. After rebooting the system, which brought back online the gravity and, more importantly, the atmosphere, they find the cryo chambers pretty quickly, but there's one problem. They don't have enough cryo fuel, so now they have to go across the station to find some more, and that's where the problems begin. After being attacked by facehuggers after the system reboot, our plucky Gen Zers separate. Another lost opportunity to reach the modern audience. You didn't have one of these Gen Zers posting this attack on their version of TikTok or the Weyland-Yutani Slack. After losing their diverse Gen Z pilot when she gives birth to a xenomorph, something you surprisingly don't see a lot in this film, it's a race to survive while trying to avoid the facehuggers and the xenomorphs, find the cryo fuel, and do all this before the space station falls into the rings of Jackson's Star. And it turns out this space station wasn't decommissioned at all. Everyone on board was killed. How did we find this? Turns out this space station wasn't decommissioned at all. Everyone on board was killed. How did we find this out? In the now grand Hollywood tradition of, at the very least, questionable cameos of characters played by dead actors, including but not limited to Peter Cushing's Tarkin, Carrie Fisher's Leia, and Harold Ramis's Egon. We have the return and, in my opinion, the desecration of the late, great Ian Holm, may he rest in peace. Or in this case, we'll call him Team America's Ian Holm, playing Brooke, totally not Ash, in a movie that admittedly had pretty good effects, including some pretty good practical effects. This was embarrassing, forced, and unnecessary. I know you're playing with the time, but Lance Henriksen is still alive, and some might suggest bringing back Michael Fassbender, which would make more sense. Unfortunately, it wouldn't, because there's only 2 Alien films, and what makes it worse is he's in a lot of the film, providing a series of info dumps. While there are a lot of references to the 2 Alien films, there's also references to other films, which doesn't make very much sense to me because there's only 2 Alien films. One of them, unfortunately, was Prometheus, and don't worry, there's one that's worse. Weyland-Yutani apparently was experimenting with fusing aspects of a xenomorph with a human to create the perfect human, which in truth is the perfect worker who can survive hostile environments. Far be it from me to point out that you already have that with the androids.
I prefer the term artificial person myself.
And after rebooting Andy, Matt Damon Ian Holm gives him a new primary function, which used to be protecting Riboffley, and now it's protecting the company. Now the only way to escape is to go back to Jackson's Star with the samples, because that's the only way Mother will let them back on the ship. Overall, the first 3 quarters of Alien Romulus are fine, very average, despite that cringe Matt Damon Ian Holm. The directing from Fede Alvarez was solid, so was the editing. The acting was fine. Most of the CG was pretty good, particularly the space station descending into the rings. Again, surprisingly, there was more facehuggers than xenomorphs, but I didn't have a problem with that. Some will say this is a return to Aliens' horror roots. I will say this is a return to what we've gotten since the release of the last Alien movie, Aliens, up into a certain point, and we'll get to that. Aesthetically, they nailed it. The production design, the art direction, the xenomorphs, the costumes, the props, the technology, all stayed in line with the only 2 Alien films. Our plucky group of Gen Zers weren't terrible in this film. They were very serviceable victims to the xenomorph who I was rooting for by the end, with the exception of the one standout for me, Andy the Synth. Not Simp, Synth. I like what they did when they essentially made him the special needs little brother, and then after the reboot, turned him into the possible adversary and back. It definitely made him the most fleshed out human character in this. But then there's all the repurposed scenes and repurposed dialogue, including but not limited to,
You have my sympathies. But you have my sympathies.
Get away from her, you bitch!
Get away from her, you bitch.
oh, come on! And if Alien Romulus ended at roughly the 1 hour and 34-minute mark, things would have been fine. Unfortunately, it didn't. This brings us to the final act, where they went full Prometheus, Resurrection, and Retard. One of our lucky Gen Zers was pregnant. She was caught by a xenomorph and put into a cocoon, but she wasn't a host. She's freed by Riboffley and her brother, but grievously wounded. So, when she's sent back to the ship to go straight to a cryo chamber to recover from her wounds, instead she shoots herself up with xenomorph juice. To make a long story short, she gives birth to a half-human, half-xenomorph baby, which grows into a full adult within a couple of minutes that looks more like Tweaker Alien, who eventually eats her. Now, there were a lot of people in the theater enjoying this and probably being annoyed at my laughing. And what do you know, they killed Tweaker Alien by tossing him out an airlock and then repurposing a line of dialogue from one of the only two Alien films. And the third act took what was at best a blandly competent film and drove it right off a cliff. Keeping in mind that was worse than the good part of Alien Mama Ding Dong when they were rolling with the concept that
Somehow the xenomorph returned. What?
one of the first of the only two Alien films floating in the void of deep space near pieces of the Nostromo that were atomized by a nuclear explosion. And yes, they really wanted you to know it was that xenomorph.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
This is where there might be some unintentional meta commentary because this movie extracts the goo from the only two Alien films and mutates and dilutes the rest of the franchise, leaving the door open for more interquels like Alien 1.25 or Alien 1.75. One of the best
Hello,
descriptions
how are
I've heard comes from our good friend Robert Meyer Burnett. Remember, authenticity is the currency of the future. But he said, and I'll paraphrase, Alien as a franchise is that band that you love that's decades past its prime, allowing a bunch of mid-level bands to do a poorly produced tribute album of their greatest hits. And
First step allows you to get better at responses.
yes, the same could be said for all of Hollywood right now. So you can get the aesthetics right all day long, but without any meaning to your story or characters, it's just another piece of soulless content. And on that, at the very least, questionable return of characters played by dead actors. Remember that strike from last year when the Film Actors Guild said the AI boogeyman was going to take all their jobs, when in truth it was about the control of AI, and now all the adult pretenders are rushing out to sign off their likenesses. And it won't be long until we get a movie with new music by Prince and David Bowie, directed by Stanley Kubrick, starring John Wayne, Humphrey Bogart, Clark Gable, John Belushi, Robin Williams, and Marilyn Monroe fighting xenomorphs. To be honest, ultimately, Alien Romulus is a formidable drop in the ocean of creative bankruptcy. Now, please repeat after me. There is only one Blade Runner film, to be fair with multiple cuts. There is only one Matrix film. There are only two Predator films. There are only 3 Indiana Jones films. And there are only 2 Alien films.
We're gonna meet this orphan named Rain who lives on this Weyland-Yutani mining planet, which sucks. Okay, and she's finally worked enough hours to leave, but they extend her miserable contract. Oh, not treating your workers right? That's deeply evil. Oh, come on, don't give me that look just because I desperately want to replace you with AI but haven't yet figured out the correct PR angle to make it seem not dystopian. All right, so anyway, she lives with her brother Andy, who's an android that her father left for her before he died. Very sweet. And one day her ex-boyfriend Tyler comes to her with a proposal. Weird environment to get married in. See, he's heard about this spacecraft floating above them that contains cryopods, which will let them leave to a planet that's 9 years away. And see, they need Andy to come along because as an android, he can open doors and whatnot. So they take off as a little squad. Hey, who else is in this squad? Well, there's Tyler's cousin Bjorn, who hates androids. There's his girlfriend Navarro, and then there's Kay, who's his sister, who's pregnant. I imagine we'll learn a little more about them than that. Not really, no. What about the pregnant lady? What's her deal? She's a lady who's pregnant. Okay, well, I trust the pregnancy will go smoothly, as will the birthing process. Actually, it won't. What? I know you thought I was introducing a pregnant lady into an alien movie to not do something gross with it. I'm gonna do something gross with it. Diabolical! So anyway, now it's time to go to the spaceship. Well, it's gonna be hard for them to fly a ship there right under the nose of the company. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, see, they go, they take a ship and go. Oh, you don't need authorization to leave the planet in a ship? Yeah, I guess it's like, where are you gonna go, you know? I guess, but hey, wouldn't the company want to send their own ship up there? No, why not? Because that works. So our heroes get onto this ship and find the cryopods, but they need fuel, so they need to go deeper into the ship. But they accidentally trigger a lockdown and release some face huggers. Hugging faces is tight, and so to override this lockdown, Rain puts this chip from it.
I'm behind others because of COVID, but I'm trying to catch up. Also, I'm a very shy person. I don't open up to a lot of people, but I try to be more vocal about myself and try to communicate with more people easily, seamlessly.
Communicate. Seamlessly. Yuhari. Student.
Student.
हाय, क्या आप आईएलटीएस की प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हो या फिर फॉर इंटरव्यूज या फिर डेली कन्वर्सेशंस में आप एक फ्लुएंट इंग्लिश स्पीकर बनना चाहते हो तो ये सब आप कर सकते हो सिर्फ 10 मिनट पर डे अपने मोबाइल पर स्पेंड करके स्टिमुलर जो कि है द बेस्ट ऐप ऑफ द ईयर 2023 आज लॉन्च कर रहा है स्टिमुलर प्रो मेंबरशिप स्टिमुलर प्रो मेंबर बनने पर आपको मिलता है अनलिमिटेड एक्सेस टू सारा योर पर्सनल एआई जिससे आप बात करके अपनी इंग्लिश को प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो और पा सकते हो लाइव फीडबैक ऑन फ्लुएंसी वोकैबुलरी एंड प्रोनाउंसिएशन और मिलता है डेली जहां पर आप एआई जनरेटेड इंग्लिश एक्सरसाइजेस प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं तो अब आप ये इंग्लिश कोर्सेज पर घंटों और हजारों रुपए खर्च करने की बजाय स्टिमुलर ऐप में सिर्फ 10 मिनट स्पेंड करके एक फ्लुएंट इंग्लिश स्पीकर बन सकते हैं तो अभी ज्वाइन कीजिए स्टिमुलर प्रो मेंबरशिप हाय क्या आप आईएलटीएस की प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हो या फिर फॉर इंटरव्यूज या फिर डेली कन्वर्सेशंस में आप एक फ्लुएंट इंग्लिश स्पीकर बनना चाहते हो तो ये सब आप कर सकते हो सिर्फ 10 मिनट पर डे अपने मोबाइल पर स्पेंड Similar to get the best app of the year 2023 as sponsored by Stimulant Group. Stimulant Group. जिससे आप बात करके अपनी इंग्लिश को प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो और पा सकते हो लाइव फीडबैक ऑन फ्लुएंसी, वोकैबुलरी एंड लिटरेसी और मिलता है डेली रूट जहां पर आप ये जनरेटेड इंग्लिश एक्सरसाइजेस प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो। तो अब आप सिमिलर ऐप से 10 मिनट स्पेंड करके एक फ्लुएंट इंग्लिश स्पीकर बन सकते हो। तो अभी जान
Ubiquitous.
Hello, welcome to our English learning journey. I'm Sarah and I am here to guide you. Today, let's start with improving your speaking skills that will help you both in professional or social settings. Let's kick things off with some simple phrases. This will help you while you're meeting new people, catching up with friends, or networking at an event. Now, imagine you are meeting someone for the first time. What's the first thing you would say? You guessed it
Hello.
right. It's a greeting.
Hello,
Now,
how are you?
let me greet. Try repeating after me. Ready? Hi, it's great to meet you.
Hi, it's great to meet. Hi, it's great to meet you.
That was great. It's always important to keep the conversation engaging with follow-up questions. These questions make you sound interested in the other person by making them feel important. Now, let me give you a follow-up. Try to repeat after me. I really enjoy meeting new people like you. How are you doing?
I really enjoy meeting new people like you. How are you doing?
That's awesome. Now that you understand the importance of follow-ups, let me ask you an interesting question I have. This time, try answering it. What is the hobby you love doing in your free time? Remember, there are no right or wrong answers. Just freely express yourself. So let's begin. What is the hobby you love doing in your free time?
If I'm doing fine, aside from drawing, I really love to sleep. That's a really cop-out answer, but if I'm doing fine, aside from drawing, I really love to sleep. That's a really cop-out answer, but I love watching movies and I also love time spending in nature. Spending in nature.
Fantastic. You have a hang of it. So if I had to answer this question, I would name the hobby I love and talk about why I love it. For example, I love painting. It's a way for me to unwind and get lost in my imagination. I also enjoy the feeling of accomplishment when I finish a piece. Now, let's see how you performed.
Hi, it's great to meet you. I really enjoy meeting new people like you. How are you doing? If I'm doing fine, aside from drawing, I really love to sleep. That's a really cop-out answer, but I really love watching movies and also spend time spending in nature.
Watching.
watching,
Watching.
watching, watching, watching,
Spending.
spending, spending, spending,
Spending.
spending, spending,
Cop out.
copper,
Cop out.
copper, copper, a black, a black bug leads black bug. What color black does a black bug bleed? If a black bug bleeds blue blood, what color does the black bug bleed? Blood, blood, blood. Back, 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 back. A black bug eats black bug. What color black does a black bug? If a black bug eats blue blood, what color does a black bug bleed? She's a good student.
Understanding. Understanding.
Understanding.
Understanding.
Understanding. And misunderstanding. Understanding. Synonym. What would be a synonym of understanding? Comprehension. Insight. What would be any playground made for adults? What movie or book do you know the most quotes from?
My favorite movie that I know those quotes from is The Shawshank Redemption.
Why is it so hard to learn from our mistakes? Learning from our mistakes can be challenging because it requires self-reflection, humility, and willingness to challenge or change our behavior. Additionally, societal norms often encourage admitting faults, embracing failures, and valuable learning opportunities. What's the most mistake you have made? I have made a lot of mistakes. My life is a mistake. That's wrong. I shouldn't say that. The most worst mistake I have made is being a father and hiding from the world, trying to just pass on the way.
Shit.
Useless.
Mistakes.
Mistakes.
Damage android Rook into Andy, which upgrades him. Oh, you know who we should get to play Rook? Ian Holm. You know, he played Ash in the original. Oh, sir, I'm sorry to say Ian Holm passed away a couple of years ago. That's okay. That's okay. What do you mean? We can't let something as trivial as death stop us. We can't let anything stop us. Okay. Can we at least make sure it looks really good? No deal! Oh my god, then what happens? Well, one of the face huggers hugs Navarro right on the face. We need to get that off. Oh yeah, those things will hug you in the face. And her and Bjorn run back to the ship and a chest burster bursts out of her chest. Oh, that happened fast. Did it happen that fast in the other movies? No, but when you speed these things up, you get to look at them faster. That's a good point. So then we're gonna have a bunch of really cool set pieces. Oh yeah, like what? Have you ever seen lady parts? What? Lady parts. You ever seen some? I've heard of them. Me too. So we're going to put some giant lady parts onto a wall, and a xenomorph's going to pop out and stab Bjorn in the eye. Oh my god. And their ship they arrived on is going to crash into the hangar of the big ship. Oh wow, what are the odds it would crash right into there? 61%? That's a pretty specific number. That's a pretty specific place to crash. I guess that logic tracks. And also Rain and Tyler are going to get some guns. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, but if they shoot any of the aliens, they're going to bleed acid blood, which will burn through the hull of the ship and cause an explosive decompression and kill everybody. Oh, it's going to be tough for them to kill aliens without using guns. Actually, it's going to be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, see, what Rain does is she uses her gun. What? In zero gravity. Oh. What? Yeah, she kills a bunch of aliens, but because of the gravity, the blood just floats around. She has to, like, dodge it. It's going to be pretty cool. When their bodies continue actively bleeding, how would none of that reach the edge of the ship? No, they all bleed like one burst of blood each, and then their bodies kind of just disappear. Nice. Oh, and we're going to have a really cool scene where Andy says, "Get away from her, you B-word, butthole bitch." Hey, watch it. No, that's what he says to an alien. It's an iconic line of Ripley's, believe it or not. That's an iconic Ripley line. It sure is, sir. Wait, why does an android say that? Because it's an iconic line in this franchise, and in legacy sequels, characters have to say iconic lines, even if it's unnatural and doesn't really make sense in context. Right, it seems kind of really weird. Kind of, yeah, but our hands are tied by a trope we ourselves created and constantly reinforce. Yeah, not much to do about that. Anyway, then that pregnant girl's gonna give birth to an 8-foot-tall monster. Oh, yeah, it's a real gross giant baby hybrid that feeds on her and kills her, but Rain manages to launch it into space, which maybe doesn't kill aliens. Well, this one's launched into space rings, so you know, I'll bring it back if I want to. Fair enough. So what do you think? Sounds like a great time. This will be a great fit to go directly to Hulu. Oh, I kind of thought this would be a theatrical release. Yeah, I don't know. Alien Covenant didn't do so hot in theaters. Yeah, but I don't know. I kind of feel like people might head to the cinema if we go back to basics. You know, dark space horror. No nonsense. Hey. Hi, this is Ryan George from The Thing You Just Watched. Please enjoy this slideshow from The Thing You Just Watched. So, you've got a Spider-Man adjacent movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. I was thinking we'd make a Madam Web movie. The word web sounds Spider-Man-y. I'm gonna greenlight this right away. So she's like a female Spider-Man? No. But this movie is gonna have 3 girls that eventually become Spider-Women. Oh, now we're talking. Yeah. Well, they're normal the entire movie, but we will kind of see it once in a flash-forward vision thing. That's enough for me to heavily lean on in the trailer. A little misleading. I believe the term is female-led, not misleading, and she can be any height, really. Never mind. So tell me about this Spider-Man movie. It's all, we're connected to it. We're a part of that. Well, at the beginning of the movie, there's going to be a heavily pregnant woman in the Amazon trying to find a spider that gives you superpowers. How does she know it gives you powers? By knowing it. But then when she finds it, the bad guy in the movie, Ezekiel, shoots her and steals it. Oh, very mean. What's this bad guy's deal? Well, he was in the Amazon with Madam Web's mom when she was researching spiders just before she died. Oh, good sentence. I'm gonna put that almost verbatim in the trailer. Thank you. So then these Peruvian spider people save the baby's life. Another banger of a sentence. So then, like 30 years later, the baby Cassandra is grown up and working as an EMT in New York City. How did the Peruvian Amazon spider people ship her back to New York City? That's, Amazon Prime, I don't care. Okay. Her EMT partner is Ben Parker. That's the guy we're always killing. Yeah. Oh man, this movie's gonna be so Spider-Man adjacent. People are gonna love how much this almost involves Spider-Man. And so one day Cassie falls into some water and has a near-death experience. Those can be fatal. I mean, no, they're not. But anyway, Cassie develops the ability to see the future, kind of, sometimes. Oh, she does. And then one day she has a vision of another EMT dying in a car crash. So she tries to stop him, but he's like, okay, you're crazy. And he drives off anyway and dies. Didn't she kind of cause that by slowing him down and making him leave later than he would have without her involvement? Hey, shut up. So then one day she sees a vision of these 3 girls and Ezekiel is killing them in a subway. Why does he want to kill them? Because he's been having visions of them eventually getting powers and killing him. So he's got to kill them now before they destroy everything he's built. What has he built? I have no idea. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, to be honest, I haven't written any dialogue for this guy. I figure we just shoot the movie and then I'll figure out something after and we'll just re-record every single one of his lines in ADR. Will those not match the actor's lips? Oh, listen, sir, I don't know how any of this works. So anyway, then Cassie saves the girls. I don't know about this. Ezekiel has a Spider-Man looking suit you can put in the trailer. Oh, yeah, okay. So Cassie steals a taxi and brings these 3 girls to the woods in New Jersey, but she hears on the radio that she's now wanted for kidnapping.